Hello everyone, and welcome back to Zeus Tech. Hey guys, so today in this video we're going to be talking about multiple level inheritance. Yay! So this is going to be the 5th part of our object orientation series. And in the previous video we learned about single inheritance. Now we're learning about multiple level inheritance. So let's begin, shall we? So first I'm going to be showing you guys a graph example, and then I'm going to be showing you guys a program example. And I shouldn't say graph, it's more of like just a visual representation instead of the code. So by the way, if you haven't watched my past videos about object orientation, my past object orientation series, which first video, second video, third video, and fourth video just passed on the screen right now, I recommend watching that before you watch this, as it's good to know that before you start this, unless you just want to learn about multiple level inheritance. Now, let's begin, shall we? So, on the screen right now, there should be an example of multiple level inheritance, and you can see in this example that there is at the bottom, there is a person. In the middle, there is an employee, and top, there's a manager. This is one of many different examples for multiple level inheritance. And I'm not going to explain that much now, I'm going to explain more in the code. But as you can see, they can all relate to each other, as a person has a name and age. An employee has an employee ID, and employee ID and salary. And the thing is that an employee can also have a name and age, because an employee is also a person, which is why we inherit that. But say that we want to take it a step further and put another thing on top of it, that's when we have manager. Because if you're an employee, you can also be a manager, and a manager has a number of members in the team, and just have the project name. So, and you know that a manager can be an employee can be a person, so that's what they all relate. So whenever you're making a multiple level inheritance example, you gotta think about that before you actually start coding. Now, let's begin, shall we? So let's do something and create a class. Person. Okay, and then let's just do this. And then def init. And tell you guys what, I'll quickly make this class and I'll come back. So you can see here that I have made our first class, and then we're gonna make employee class, and let's just put this here for future so we can use it in the future. And then in employee, as you know, we have employee ID and a salary, and same thing, soft employee ID equals employee ID, self.salary equals salary. And I'm not sure if that's how you spell salary. I'm pretty sure it's 1L. Yes, was it 1L? I'm not sure. Let's just check. Oh no, I'm correct. Good. So now we can just continue on and tell you guys what, I'll just make all the classes and I'll come back. So you can see here that I have gotten all of the all of the classes here. So let's do something and just use multiple level inheritance. So this is the first class, but we want this class here. So we do, say for single inheritance, we put person, and then we have to specify name, age, and over here we have to put in person dot init self name age, like we usually do. That's pretty normal. And then what we're gonna be doing here, then you And inside of this function, we're going to specify person dot display. Okay, like we usually do. And so, okay, now here we're going to call employee. But here instead, we also have to specify, as usual, employee ID, salary, but we also have to specify name and age because that's here as well. And also, if we just delete this, if we put in employee dot init, you see we have to put in employee ID, salary, and name and age, everything, because that's what's specified here. So we put this, just put self, employee ID, salary, name, and age. And here we're gonna do the same thing we did before, as in to put employee dot display self. So what we've done here right now, so we've made 3 classes, okay? This class, and you can see here, a choose subclass and all, you're able to specify everything here. And you see this goes down to here, this goes down, this display is also used, persons use, init use and displays use. Same with class, employee, init and display is also used up here because it's calling this. Same with this calling from here. So it is pretty confusing, but once you do it a few times, you're able to understand it. So this is how we can do different types of inheritance. And what I showed you here was the part where you can link them all together. Making the classes I didn't show you because if you're watching this, you should probably already know that. And if you don't know that, just check out my video on how to make classes, as that'll probably help you out. So you can see here how we have manager, employee, and person. This is a proper example for a type of multiple level inheritance, as they all derive from each other. They're all used together now. So this is multiple level inheritance. If you enjoyed the video, sub to the channel will be amazing. I'm Zeus Tech, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.